y'all, I'm Sharon Armstrong. I have been teaching paper crafting for over 20 years. Today, I have something a little bit different for you. I decided to do a live event, and instead of like demonstrating a card I'd already done, we created it on the go. Had a blast. I hope you enjoy this video. It has been edited out so that you don't hear any kind of chatter or anything like that, so don't worry. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Better yet, subscribe with the link below. And then after you subscribe, hit the little bell and you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. You'll be able to find all of the information and the supplies that I used in the link below. I would love to hear your feedback. I had a blast doing this and I'm gonna do more. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, it's Sharon Armstrong with some beautiful cards to show you today. I am super excited about this bundle that I got. You know, the fun thing for me is just to get the stuff out and play with it. So that's what I did. And I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm gonna show you two cards and then we're gonna create one together. Like, I have an idea in my head, but we're gonna see how it turns out. We may not like it, but I think we will. I think it's just a really fun stamp set. It is called Floral Frames, and I'm super excited about it. So, are you ready to see my cards? Let's flip the camera around. Okay. Look how pretty. I'm using the Petal Promenade Designer Series papers to do all the work for me. I'm just adding a little bit of bling in the middle. Let me show you another one. Look how pretty. Look how that Designer Series paper just pops this card. I didn't have to hardly do anything. So let me show you the Petal Promenade papers. I have figured out that I will use my Designer Series papers a lot better if I just go ahead and cut it. These are cut 4x6, and then all I have to do is trim it down however I want from my cards. So let me just thumb through this and let you see all of the beautiful papers. So they're double-sided. Let's flip them around. This is kind of a bouquet look. Can you see that? And then kind of a marbled look. It's just so pretty. So with the two cards that I showed you, I used the front sides, okay? Used all those flowers. So for today, I decided we're going to flip the paper over and use the back side. So we're using the Floral Frames and the Framelit. This is a bundle. You can save 10% when you get it as a bundle, but just some really fun images and sentiments. So a lot that could be used for just sending a card to a friend or wishing you the best when someone gets married, which is going to be the card we're going to create together today. So what I've done is I've pre-cut out a bunch of pieces, and we're going to try to make something of all the pieces. Let me show you what my thoughts are in trying to create. Like I said, I've cut out a bunch of pieces, but there's a few things I want to show you first. Let me get it off of this one. So this piece right here is this framelit, okay? And I cut out, and then I don't know if you can see on the camera. I'm gonna, let's see, maybe if I hold something wide up. Let's try this. There we go. All right, so can you see the embossed little dots on the leaves? I used the new embossing mats from Stampin' Up, and I have a pretty good video, I think, over on YouTube if you want to go see how to use these mats. But I used the gray one. It's a lot thicker, real cushiony. And when I cut out, you know, I cut it out, and then I left it together, and then I ran it through with that gray mat, and that's what gave me the little embossed pieces on my leaves. So just a fun little touch. I thought that was kind of cool, and I wanted to share that part with you. Okay, so let me set this aside. Okay, so here is my paper, and like I said, I'm not going to use the flower side this time. I'm going to use the back side. I'm thinking this would be a beautiful wedding card. I don't have anybody getting married though, but it would make a very pretty, delicate wedding card. So that's our goal, okay? I've never done this like this before, where I didn't show you a card that I'd already designed. So I hope it goes well. So here we go. All right, so I'm using the Mossy Meadow ink that was brought back. I'm gonna say out of retirement. And this is the new stamp pad that you kind of want to open up like a compact. I prefer to use the palm of my hand to push that in. And I'm going to ink up this large image. Before I do that, I want to share something with you. When I first got this, I assumed this would cut this out. No, ma'am, it doesn't. It doesn't cut that. I was kind of surprised because I thought it would, but it doesn't. So keep that in mind when you're playing with this stamp set, okay? So what I'm going to do, since this is kind of a big stamp, I like to, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay. I like to ink it up upside down. That way I make sure I get everything all inked. Make sure I'm not getting ink on my hands. And then I'm just gonna stamp this. I'm gonna stamp it kind of at an angle. Again, we're playing. This is play day here because like I said, I had an idea in my head, so I wanted to try it, okay? All right, so then the next thing I wanna do is I'm gonna lay this on top. And I thought that made it really pretty. Let's see. Bring it up to the camera some, where you could see the stamping, then use that framelit, because remember I told you it doesn't cut it out. So we're gonna make this work our way. I'm gonna get some dimensionals, and on all the other cards that I showed you, I popped up every layer with dimensionals. I just felt like it really gave it some personality. Before I add that though, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the metallic edge ribbon. This is the white. On one of the cards, I used the gold edge. I'm more of a silver person, so we're going to go with silver for this card. And I'm just going to cut a piece of ribbon. You guys will have to let me know what you think about this card in the comments, because, like I said, we're going to wing it. We're going to design online. All right, so I've added some snail and wrap that around. I think the fun thing about this set that inspired me to do it this way for this card is that it's a fun set to just build. Cut out a bunch of pieces and then just build upon that. All right, so I have my Whisper White Thick cardstock, and we're gonna add this, because remember, this is a wedding card, so we're gonna keep it light and pretty. But I did wanna use the same inks and cardstock that I used on these two cards. So I didn't go get any other inks. I mean, my challenge is to come up with a fun card just using what I have. Okay, so let's take off the backing. And I want to put it more at an angle so we can see our stamping. That's pretty. What do you think? I like to be able to see the stamping because after all, we like to stamp. All right, so I've cut out 2 circles, and I used the stitched framelits to cut these out, and I used Whisper Wet. We're gonna stamp on both of them and see which one we like the best. All right, so I'm gonna use Petal Pink. It may be a little soft for the words, so let's try it. Where's my words? I just wanted a soft, sweet little card. Even though I'm using Mossy Meadow green, that's not very soft. All right, let's see. I think that's pretty good. Okay, and this, by the way, is, which pink is this? Petal Pink. Because, you know, we're dealing with flowers, so petals. All right, so my thought was, did I want the bigger stitched? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go with the smaller. And I cut out, or I actually used a 2 1/4 punch, and I punched out a piece of vellum. So again, we're going to add, we're just gonna add some dimensionals right now because I have some other thoughts. So let's see. So I cut out some extra leaves, and I have 2 of each. I think I like this one better. So I think we're going to use these. And I want to put these to where they come out from behind. I'm just going to add some snail all around here so that I can decide where I want my leaves. I'm going to go ahead and take off the backing. Again, this stamp set is just fun to just layer and play with. So the idea is I want some leaves going off that way and coming off the bottom. Okay, so let's add our vellum. And then we're going to add our sentiment. And I went ahead and stamped some flowers in case we wanted to try to play with those. I also cut out some flowers just out of the paper, just to see what it looked like. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's just a little shape. I didn't do any stamping like I did here. I just cut out the shape. So I was wondering what would happen to give it a little pop of color. I don't think so. What do y'all think? I don't think I like that. Where's my other one? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so what do y'all think? Add some color or not? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and add some flowers. And again, where'd my dimensionals go? Here they are. I think just adding these flowers is going to be good. So let's put this one up here. And since I added a dimensional there, it kind of needs to be lifted up a little bit more underneath. But again, this is a different way to take off your dimensionals. I actually have the sticky side touching me, and I'm trying to get the backing off. And I'll show you what I'm trying to do. My leaves were kind of falling down, so I want to lift them up a little bit and put a dimensional right there. Okay, kind of make those leaves move up. Ooh, I like that. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I'm having a blast. It's fun to be creative, and you never know where it's going to take you. I'm going to add, oh, another thing I thought about, where is my bone folder, was actually curling up some of the tips. Let's try that. We're going to see if we can fix this one that's already on here. All right, let's add this one. I think this is so pretty. Okay, how am I doing? I love it. I think it's really pretty. The only thing I want to do now is add some pearls to the center. And on this one, I colored my pearls, my pearl jewels, with Calypso Coral because I felt like that looked like more Calypso Coral in there, even though Calypso Coral is not listed as one of the colors for the Petal Promenade Designer Series papers. I felt like it was more coral. So I colored that one with coral. And then I was playing with maybe even red, but that was too red. So these are my blends. These are my Stampin' blends. So, let's see. Let's add a little glue dot behind that one. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but during July, there's a huge assortment of Designer Series papers that are on sale. None that say specialty papers, so don't try to buy those. But if you buy 3, you get 1 pack free. And then you can cut them all up like I do and have them ready for your cards. All right, so I say some pearls. Let's move this over. The question now that I have for you guys is, do I add white pearls or do I try to color them? Let's see what we think. All right, I think it's very feminine. I think it's very pretty. I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, I see a little bit of goldish colors here. Maybe I should have done the gold, but it's okay. I like it. I think we're good. All right, so let's try some pearls without color. Whoops. And we'll see what you guys think, with or without. All right, so let's color one and see what we think. I love the Stampin' blends because they really do, whoops, I missed a spot. They really dry fast. I kind of like that, doing this design on the fly thing. It's kind of fun. Let's see here. Okay, you guys tell me, color the pearls or not color the pearls? I don't know if y'all can see the white one at all. I'm trying to look at the camera. Let's see what it looks like on my computer. Yeah, I don't know. You can barely see the white one. No color on the pearls. Okay, all right, let's take it off. So this card is a joint effort created card. I love it. I'm gonna put a bigger pearl on that bigger flower. I think y'all are right. No color. When I put just the plain pearls on, you really can see it pop out. All right. What do y'all think about our card? I think it turned out so pretty. I love it. So in the end, I went back and I added the gold metallic ribbon to my card. I kept looking at it thinking, no, those little gold flecks in there, I just kept seeing it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will get that stamp set, the Floral Frames, and just start playing. I had so much fun. Like I said, I'll be doing this again. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you.